Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it. What's good, you guys? It's me, your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about nothing but Kandi Burruss, okay? Now, Kandi Burruss' baby daddy, Block Spencer, went on DJ Vlad and did an interview with him and spoke on his relationship with Kandi Burruss, okay? But before we get into today's mess, let's get into what we got going on later on today, and that is Roast and Review with myself, Terrence, and Josiah, okay? This week it will be on Terrence's channel, which is Giving You the Real Tea, and we will be roasting and reviewing Kandi and the Gang as well as Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? So be on the lookout for that at 8/7 Central, okay? Be on the lookout for that because we're going to be roasted and gagging and reviewing, baby, okay? You guys already know what we give. Josiah won't be able to make it tonight, so it'll just be me and Terrence holding it down by ourselves. But in due time, Josiah will be back because he had to work. He got to work today, so that's the reason why he can't do it. But however, just know that he'll be there next time. Okay, so right now I got two things for you guys. I got an article from Urban Bell, and I got Urban Bell magazine, and I also have the audio from the DJ Vlad interview. So we're gonna get into the article first. So let's talk about it. So Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss has been open about many parts of her life on the show. Her family life has changed a lot since she made her first appearance. She was a single mother to her daughter, Riley Burruss. Riley's father, Block, was someone that Kandi said wasn't really in her life. Block eventually made an appearance on the show. At the time, Kandi accused him of falling way behind on child support. Even though Riley attempted to repair the relationship, it wasn't an easy thing for her to deal with. She had her own feelings about Block. When it was time for her to head to college, she asked Kandi why Block wasn't involved in paying her tuition. It was Riley who pushed for Kandi to head back to court so child support could be collected, and Block would pay his share of her college education. Well, Block has made it clear that he didn't like this situation being addressed on the show. During a recent interview, he spoke more about it, and even though Block has said that he's now paid child support in full, he doesn't feel like it made sense that he had to be put on child support in the first place. And Block told the interviewer that Kandi makes too much money for her to have chosen to get the courts involved. Kandi had discussed Riley Burruss and Block's relationship on the Housewives of Atlanta. During one conversation, Mama Joyce even told Kandi that she needed to push back on Block not paying child support. Riley also wanted Block to pay what he owed because she was preparing to go away to college. So she didn't think it was fair that Block wasn't going to put any money towards her education, and it was all falling on Kandi. Well, Block discussed Kandi and Riley during a recent interview. While talking to Vlad TV, Block said that the drama unfolded because he was already in a relationship with another woman while dealing with Kandi. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go ahead and play the audio from the DJ Vlad interview. I already got it set up. Hopefully there's no ads that's going to play real quick, because you know how these ads do. They fuck up everything. So let me get into that. Of course, there's an ad. So let this ad play real fast or whatnot, because you know I gotta talk about this shit right here, because this is a deadbeat right here. Like, this dude is a deadbeat. Like I said, deadbeat. Let me get this Bluetooth speaker situated so y'all can hear it really well. Okay, let me get it situated, and I got it situated. All right, so let's get into the audio, y'all.
So you got Sierra on the label. You also got Jody Breeze, but we gonna put a pause on Jody Breeze for a second, because I want to talk about him when we talk about Boys in the Hood. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go early 2000s. Yep. Early 2000s, and I'm rolling through your career like this for a reason, because like I said, you got so much history in this game that so many people might not know. You're connected to so much multi-platinum talent in a significant way. So it's only right that we sit and walk through your career properly. I want to talk about Kandi Burruss.
Yeah.
Okay. this wasn't quite one of your artists,
she was
but she was significant in your life.
Yeah. She was an artist.
Okay,
she was a damn good one. All right.
A damn good one. A singer, a crazy talented writer.
Yeah.
But she wasn't your artist. She was something a little different to you.
So we gonna talk. JD, what up?
Yeah. Shout to Jermaine Debris.
Yeah.
So go back to Kandi, right? Many people know her from Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Kandi had an amazing career long before that. In Escape, like I said, extremely talented singer, extremely talented writer.
Yep.
Where does you and Kandi Burruss, you share a daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying anything that people might not know because you made an appearance on Real Housewives of Atlanta time or two.
Yeah.
Why didn't that relationship work out, Block?
Honestly, like when I sit back, it wasn't gonna work for a couple of reasons, and I think one of the reasons is, I'm all the way straight, and we're gonna do what we do. I know a lot of people that get on my ass about, she was a side chick and she was a side chick. So, whenever you deal with another girl outside, first of all, I had two daughters when I started dealing with Kandi. So, and me and their mom was going back and forth. So we started kicking it and we became, a situation. And I think just looking back, just trying to say positive about it, I just think, sometimes people think from their past relationship that because they helped this person or did this for this person, and I didn't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need no type of help, no type of assistance from no female when it came to my career. So I think some people thought, Kandi put a block on, but no, that won't happen. But just going back, I just stayed just dealing with her through some sideline shit. It wasn't gonna never work like that because it wasn't solid. The foundation wasn't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I already had a family going into that situation. And then I'm bringing in another daughter in this situation, and I was gonna leave home. And that's where the turbulence came in. And so when so when I wasn't gonna go home, then it was like, then she handled her business by calling my house and doing that, and that ain't gonna happen. I can't be around that type of shit. Let me tell my situation, just not going to a whole bunch of the detail. But that just wasn't gonna work once the daughter came into the play. She just felt like, well, let me call her and tell her what's going on. We're going all the time.
Okay, so let me just ask you this, and just being fair to the situation.
Oh yeah.
Did Kandi know that you had a family at home?
Absolutely.
Or did you at that time, being a young man, do what a lot of young men do and have somebody on the side without telling them, I got a whole situation that I'm in?
Now, I mean, she knew she knew about the whole family, but she probably, hey, I'm Kandi Burruss, shit. I'm gonna take this. I better be strong. I'm gonna snatch this one. So it's like, hey, now that shit go. Now you all right. I mean, some people say that, but did she know that you tell her? Man, listen, dog. At that time, I was a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I had my first daughter when I was 16 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, at that time, women didn't give a damn about what you had. They going for theirs. Like me, if I pull up on your chick, I don't give a damn about you. If I don't know you, I'm gonna shoot mine. You know?
Yep.
You know how that shit go.
All right. How, obviously, this is a complicated situation for you. It'd be a complicated situation for anybody. Yeah. You have a child outside of your relationship, your wife pissed off. Now you have a woman on the side, a baby mother on the side. What's your relationship like with your daughter?
We cool. We coming along. Now, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Before I got on that show, we was cool. I don't know what happened between 10, 11 to 14 to 15. Like I had daughters. I got two daughters prior to this, and I'm thinking sometimes your daughters, they go through what they go through when they get a certain age. So I'm just looking at it like, okay, she's just going through her growing spurt with she ain't that little baby no more. She smell herself. So I'm thinking that part. But I think a lot of people get in her head, as in, because a lot of jealousy because all my kids live with me. I got 3 daughters and 3 boys. Every last one of them live with me except Riley.
Oh.
Yeah. Every last one of my kids live with me from they born till they graduated, except Kandi. I think, and I got companies named after them, a lot of stuff, and I think it's a lot of jealousy because Riley was in that situation because her mom put me on child support. Now, how you got more money than me, they mom, and you put me on child support?
Block, you sound nuts. You her father regardless, bro. I don't care how much money she got.
Bro, I never, ever, ever. Now, I raised kids that wasn't mine. And she knew this. That was her attraction. That was one of her attractions to me. You know what I'm saying? I raised kids that wasn't mine. Why wouldn't I raise mine? Now, once you start putting my business in the street, now it's really hectic, and we keep it really kind of, the situation as in I don't need nobody to tell me to raise mine. And I never had. And I paid all the way. Now when she got 14, she was like, yo, listen, you and Riley got your own situation, take care of the business. I didn't keep serving receipts. I didn't do the right thing with that. And I take that. And it cost me. Like I'm not taking care of mine. Now, you don't call my baby mama when you not 8 months and you tell the girl at home with me, you pregnant, this, that.
I am right. Hold on, y'all. There's another ad. Hold on. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Now the ad is over. So here we go.
Mama, when you not 8 months and you tell the girl at home with me, you pregnant, this, that, that. Now she's irate. Now you and her, both of them argue. She tell her, keep that baby over there. They argue. Now Kandi says she ain't gonna never let her baby come to my house because of the shit they argued about. Now I'm in a trick bag. Now I'm out here, me down my mama's house. Now I gotta go home and see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, listen, I'm gonna plant the right foot. I'm gonna do the right thing, but you can't keep stirring up shit because I want her to be like come and meet her brothers and sisters, which happened. Because one of my daughters stayed with Kandi for a while. Like I was real cool. Still, a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now, one of my daughters stayed with Kandi for a year or two. It's my second daughter.
Okay. So right now, it's safe to say y'all in a good place. Riley got to be about, how old is Riley now? She got to be about 18
20.
or so
She's
now.
20. She'll be 20 coming up. Child support paid off, all that shit. We good. Oh shit, y'all.
Hold on. Child support paid off? Let's double back on that right there. Say it again.
Yeah,
that need to be said, bro. That child support, all of them arrears taken care of,
nigga. Shit, oh man.
Nah, you a funny dude, but I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad the arrears, because that child support, that's like having a second.
But you know, I don't like own nobody anyway, so that wasn't gonna be hovering over my head. It was just the fact that I just felt like I got put in a trick bag with it because I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do, but you screaming I'm not. But and now you try she kind of never kept me away from her, but she never made it either. She never said, no, this your week to go to your dad's house or this, that. And I didn't really pursue that because of the situation I was in. So I just took what she gave me, and it made me look like it did.
Now I understand, and even looking from the child's standpoint, and
That's the key, though, bro. It should have been about her. You know what I'm saying? It should have been about, let's raise this child the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because clearly, if you got 4 other children that have been with you from birth.
Yeah,
you are not a deadbeat dad,
and
I give you that. So yeah, it should always be about the kid.
Hey Brandon, what you got on? Don't. Y'all, that shit annoyed me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so here's the situation here. Kandi had a baby by a man that was already taken. That's mistake number 1. Number 2, she went and told the woman that he was with that she was pregnant by him. That's mistake number 2. Okay, now at the end of the day, it goes beyond the mistakes that was being made in the situation. It goes beyond any of that shit. At this point, there's a child involved. You made this child. Kandi didn't roll around in the sheets and make it by a damn self. You made the child too. So you decide. So, and then my thing is, you didn't want to do what you wanted to do because you was trying to keep your home intact. And that's fine, but you still got a child out there. And my thing is, when it come down to kids that were being made outside of a relationship, those kids get the raw deal when they did not ask to be here. And I feel bad for kids like that. I feel bad that they have to get the raw deal like that because they are already looked down upon before they even get into the damn world. And I think that that's really messed up. And honestly, Block sounded ignorant as fuck on that interview. He sounded ignorant as hell, especially when they got to the part to where they were talking about the child support thing and how he felt like he didn't need to be on child support because Kandi make way more money than him. Just because she makes more money than you, that does not mean that you cannot be on fucking child support, bitch. Are you serious? You are her father. So you should be on child support if you're not doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. So because Kandi got a lot of money, that means that she's not supposed to put your ass on child support. You got life all the way fucked up. Because if I was Kandi, I would have put your ass on child support too. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you serious? You cannot be serious right now to think that you're supposed to get away with not doing nothing for your child just because your baby mama got more money than you and got more stuff going on than you do. That is some BS. That is some straight BS. I cannot stand deadbeat fathers. I cannot stand deadbeat parents or deadbeat grandparents. I cannot stand them because my thing about this is this right here. They don't want to consider themselves a deadbeat because they have done so much for this set of kids. But what about the other set? What about that other set that you fucking ignored? What about that other set that don't get the same time as that set of kids do? Just because you did so much for that set does not make you less of a fucking deadbeat. You got to be kidding me right now. It does not make you less of a fucking deadbeat because you did so much for that set of children. But what about Riley? What did you do for her? Why didn't you do nothing for her, but you did so much for the other motherfucking kids? You a deadbeat. You don't want to be considered a deadbeat because you had your other 4 kids from birth on up. You lived in the house with them. You took care of them. You did not do that for Riley. So therefore, you're a deadbeat to her. I don't give a damn what you did for your other kids. When you leave another child behind, that's some deadbeat ass behavior. Period. When you got 4 other children or 4 other grandchildren and you leave out the other set of kids, that's deadbeat behavior. Because what you do for them, you're not doing it for the other set. So what do you think that other set got to say about that? How do you think that other set feels to see you do so much for this set of kids or this set of grandkids? They're going to have some type of resentment for it. But you don't want to be called out on that because you feel like you're a good parent or you're a good grandparent because you did this for this set of kids. But what about that set that got ignored? And the fact that you had the gall to say that because Kandi got money, that meant that she didn't need to put you on child support. If that ain't some dog ass shit, that's some bullshit. I ain't with that. That's some fuck boy shit right there. I ain't with that shit. Period. That's some whack ass shit for you to even let come out of your damn mouth. Real talk. Are you serious? What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? Because she got more money than you, that means that you didn't have to do nothing. Fuck out of here, bro. You can't be serious. You can't be. You can't be. But it is what it is, though. That's all I can say about that. Like, Block ain't shit. And he just not. And I don't know what Kandi saw on his ass anyway. He ain't a looker, to be honest. But Riley do look like him. Riley look just like both her parents. She do. But my thing about it is he don't like these men don't want to be considered deadbeats because they do so much for their other kids, but don't do nothing for the other 2 kids or other 3 kids that they got. You cannot be like, just because you take care of some of your kids, that don't mean that you're not a deadbeat. If you don't take care of all your fucking kids or grandkids, you a fucking deadbeat to me. You can't do so much for one side and not do nothing for the other. That's bullshit to me. Period. And that's just that on that. And that's all I got to say about it. So before we go, let's get into some promotions that I got for the things that's coming up on the Scotty by Nature TV brand. Let's get into it. And the Whether You Like It or Not panel will star Scotty by Nature TV, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, Yocrates, Simply Sakina, and Really Be TV. And we will be covering the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Basketball Wives all spring, all summer. Yes, we will be. Next up is The Influence with myself and Reggie Ortiz, where we'll be discussing nothing but black music and black music only, with appearances from some of our childhood friends as well as TTB amongst others. Who Was Wrong is also another show that will be debuting in April, right alongside the Influence. Well, it'll be me and 10 other content creators having a banter about who was wrong. And I've already filmed 5 episodes of Who Was Wrong already, and I gotta film the next 5 for the rest of the week, and then everything will be completed for Who Was Wrong. I have not filmed the Influence yet, but we should be filming it soon. Okay, both shows air in April. Okay, and not to mention, we got Boys Night Out every other weekend at 9/8 Central on Saturdays, which stars Scotty by Nature TV, Jamar 84, Giving You the Real Tea, Josiah's World TV, and Maddie Rants, and as well as the Bad Boys Los Angeles panel, which stars Scotty by Nature, Jamar 84, and Maddie Rants. Okay, be on the lookout for this every Monday at 8/7 Central. Also, with that being said, be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, be sure to click the notification bell so you can be notified when a video drops, as well as sharing this video anywhere you see fit. Okay. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below. And if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you guys to do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag #MessageTeamScotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boys out of here. Until my next video, I will holler at you guys later.